This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. I want to sit there and I want to talk about Errol Spence because I feel like cats don't understand the magnitude of what this guy brings, each and every time he steps into the square circle. First and foremost, Errol Spence is a tactical aggressor fighter. And I'm going to explain what tactical aggression is. This is when you come in the way Manny Pacquiao comes in, minus the wildness. I'm going to say that again. It's basically the way Manny Pacquiao comes in when he's fighting, but minus the wildness. Remember, they're both southpaws. But see, Manny Pacquiao comes in wild and he comes in like an idiot. He just comes in where, hey, I got punches and bunches. I got speed, so this is how I'm going to win. Errol Spence comes in exactly that way. But Errol Spence does it with more timing and he does it with more tactician. So just basically look at Manny Pacquiao's style, but look at it from more of a timing and more of a tactician perspective. This is what tactical aggression means. I'm going to give you Manny Pacquiao aggression, but I'm going to give it to you with timing. I'm going to give it to you a little bit more slow pace, and I'm going to give it to you with fundamentals. So Manny Pacquiao would look like Errol Spence, or better yet, Errol Spence is Manny Pacquiao with fundamentals and with discipline. That's what Errol Spence is. Because he has the power that Manny Pacquiao has. He throws the punches in bunches the way Manny Pacquiao does, because he throws a lot of punches each round, but he doesn't do it with the wildness. He doesn't do it with the silliness. And he comes in and he steps out with a certain degree of timing. This is what separates Errol Spence from the likes of a Manny Pacquiao or anybody else. And this is what makes him special. This is why he's the truth. Because he understands. And that's how he would fight Manny Pacquiao. That's why he would be the guy to easily dispatch a guy like Manny Pacquiao. I even believe that Errol Spence would be right there going toe-to-toe with a Manny Pacquiao in his prime. Yeah, I said it. I know a lot of people are going to vilify me. They're going to be like, you crazy. Yes, he would. Because of the fact that he can do exactly what Manny Pacquiao can do, but he does it with timing. All you got to do is go look at Marquez fight. Marquez is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. He basically throws a lot of punches, but he is a counter puncher. He can time you. This is what Errol Spence can do. But the difference between Marquez and Errol Spence is coming in bigger, naturally bigger as a welterweight. He's coming in stronger than a Marquez. And on top of that, every punch he throws has stunning power, and he's excellent at placing his punches. I've said this before. He's an expert at technical punching placement. Now, I said this in response to that Rudy Poo, hashtag plum IBF, whatever the fart that guy's name is, when I was explaining Errol Spence's skills. Errol Spence steps back, man. Go look at Errol Spence's right foot. Go look at his right hand lead. When Errol Spence is fighting you, he does a lot of stepping in and a lot of stepping out. He does a lot of side to side movement. That's what we call lateral movement. When people sit here and say Errol Spence does not fight laterally, go look at his ring generalship. The definition of ring generalship for you Rudy Poos and you plums that don't understand boxing is when a guy can sit there and not only control the pace, but can be able to dictate the pace in the ring, and to be able to cut off the ring, and to be able to control the square circle, every area of the square circle, and baiting the boxer into where he wants that boxer to go inside of the square circle. Errol Spence is the master of using every inch. Boxing is a sport of inches. He is a master of using every inch of that square circle to his advantage. This is how he cuts off the ring. You guys are not hearing me, man. I'm giving you the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give you comprehension. But y'all not hearing what I'm saying, man. Because you guys are Rudy Poos. You don't get it. You plums at the highest degrees. These Mikey Garcia fanboys. Listen, hear me, and hear me well. Because I'm trying to educate you and re-educate you on the sport of boxing. I'm giving you the fundamentals 101 so that you can understand. So that it can marinate in the corpus callosum. That's right, marinate in that damn cerebellum. because you need to get it. And for you guys out there that support me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You guys know the game of boxing. You understand the magnitude of it. Errol Spence uses his right hand lead. Now, back on more to educate you guys even more. He uses his right hand lead to block punches. Because like I said, you can't be a body snatcher and you can't be a tactical aggressor like Errol Spence without not having a high measure, high degree of boxing skills. You can't just come in and maul people and start throwing body shots if your skills are not there. If you guys watch him, that right hand lead is blocking shots. Don't take my word for it. Go watch Errol Spence's fight. Study his video, on each and every fight, round by round. You'll see what I'm talking about. This is how he doesn't take damage. As you're throwing punches, he's always blocking you with the right hand lead. And he does what a lot of trainers talk about. Keep your hands up. Errol Spence knows that he doesn't have no spectacular shoulder roll like a Mayweather. And Errol Spence knows that he's not going to sit there and give you all of this supreme, slick style of boxing. So fundamentally, he keeps his hands up. So not only is he blocking you with the right hand lead, but a lot of your shots are being blocked off of his elbow and they're being blocked off of his hands because his hands are always up, man. They're always up. They're always protecting his face at all times. You guys got to go watch these fights. You'll see what I'm talking about, man. Errol Spence protects himself at all times. That's what boxing is about, right? You remember when Mayweather gave Victor that boxing lesson when he said protect yourself at all times? That's the thing with Errol Spence, man. Errol Spence protects himself at all times. This is the stuff I'm trying to tell you guys. You guys are not getting it. That's boxing 101. This is why trainers call this man special, because he does everything they're talking about. He protects himself at all times. He keeps his hands up, both his hands. He blocks you with the right hand lead. Trainers are always preaching this crap to boxers. Always use your other hand to block the punches, to slip the punches, to get away from the punches. You see Floyd Mayweather Sr., every time when he's training cats, he's telling them that same crap when they're doing the shoulder roll and things of that nature. You got to always slip those punches. That's what Errol Spence does. So when people are sitting there saying, man, he's just coming in there, he has no skills, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. They don't know shit about boxing. And then the other aspect of Errol Spence, when he's doing the body work on you, man, go look at the way he does the body work. He makes sure that every punch means something. Every punch has a reason. He's not wasting punches, man. This is something that trainers are always preaching. Make sure your punches are accurate. If you go look at a lot of CompuBox numbers with a lot of boxers, every time they throw punches, there's a lot of wasted punches and a lot of punches that don't make sense. Errol Spence is not that kind of guy, man. And on top of that, Errol Spence is not a guy that's going to sit there and that's what I like about him, man. He doesn't waste time. He don't got time to be sitting there chasing you around the ring. For what? Why go and chase somebody around the ring, especially if they ain't Floyd Mayweather and forcing me to do that? Because I feel like only Floyd Mayweather's skill set or Andre Ward's skill set will force all of Errol Spence's tool sets to come out. Or somebody like the likes of a Bud Crawford to a lesser degree. Anybody else under those guys is not forcing this man to come out with all of the tools he has in the tool yard. Because anytime you give Mayweather a black eye in sparring and you force Mayweather to fire you, then obviously you got some freaking boxing skills. But again, you're talking to people that don't know shit about the sport. They don't know how boxing works, so get out of here. Anytime you drop Broner, which again, Mikey Garcia didn't do in his fight, then come and talk to me when you know and you got some measure or degree of sense. But anyways, Errol Spence don't need to be wasting no damn punches. For what? If I could walk my man down, I got great ring generalship, and I'm coming in there and I'm placing my punches at the right time, and I'm throwing it with thudding power that's demoralizing, destroying, and damn near deteriorating the opponent each and every round, then why do I need to sit there and do all of this slick boxing and waste my waste my energy? Because what you guys don't understand is I don't care how great of a boxer you are. If you're sitting here and you're running around the ring and you're doing all that, that's wasted energy, man. And until Errol Spence fights somebody to the magnitude that can bring that out, then okay. But Mikey Garcia is not going to be that guy because, first of all, he has a chubby midsection. His midsection is Rudy Poo. It's atrocious at best. So I don't even know what Snack can do for that midsection because he's still not going to come in with no damn 6-pack or 8-pack. His midsection is crap. Secondly, Mikey Garcia is not the most athletic guy. If you're going to fight against Errol Spence, man, you have to have some degree of athleticism if you're going to want to have a chance against him. I mean, your athleticism has to be of high order and high degree and tall order at best. And that's why I feel a guy like Bud can give him problems, because Bud is extremely athletic. But that's neither here nor there, and that's on another video and another time. And then the third thing is you got to be able to have that engine, if not more than Errol Spence, because Errol Spence is an energizer bunny, man. This guy keeps going, and going and going and going. He's like that freaking bunny on that commercial, man. He doesn't stop. He's like a turtle, man, slow and steady. He just keeps coming. He keeps coming. And each and every round, he gets better. That's unheard of. This is why people call him special, man. He gets better with each and every round. You know, I usually make my videos 10 minutes, but I felt like I had to educate you Rudy Poos and you plums, man, because you guys don't get it, man. You guys don't understand boxing. And I'm hoping that this sheds some light on what Errol Spence does in the boxing square circle and how he's able to be successful opponent after opponent. This is He Knows His Sport, checking out.